Good evening and welcome to Dicesylvania. We are a bunch of lovable geeks who meet every Sunday to play Dungeons and Dragons and speak very beautiful vampire English.
He'll suck the blood.
He'll suck the blood.
I am Count Bear, your DM for Eyceras, this fantasy realm where new obscure gods reveal themselves as the heroes' power start increasing. So stick around to take part in this real-time storytelling adventures between myself and these brave adventurers who will quickly go around and introduce them. So,
Hi, I'm Ler. I'll be playing Draven, the undead who wants nothing more than to avenge his wife's death.
Hi, Matt. What? I hit the curve there. Hi, I'm Alex, playing Exilo or Wither. The babushka you all love to hate, an alien tree-looking person with a sprinkle of religious fanaticism.
I am Karla, and I am playing a non-binary ranger who has lived a long life, but also a short one. It's quite of a story there, so follow it. And its name is Whispered Carried by a Breeze to the Northwest through the Tempest Fence before becoming the wind underneath the eagle wings. Fellowship of CP and of Draven. Haha! Adding more name to the list.
to be continued.
Hello, I'm Ionuț and I play Sildrin, a grouchy Leonin mercenary who has no clue about his mysterious powers.
Ooh, mystic.
Hi, I'm Karina. I'll be playing Sibi, an adorable halfling warlock who lives in symbiosis with her patron, Zolux, spreading cheers, joy, and entrails everywhere.
Hi, I'm Rux. I'll be playing Shelly, a curious turtle barbarian who still doesn't understand why we don't like roads and why we have to hit them.
Oh, wow! What the fuck?
That was so good.
Wow.
Saving Jack.
Took me like a minute. I looked away and then
So,
synchronizing joke with brain. Buffering, currently loading.
What's your favorite buff from buffering?
Every night I'm buffering. Wop, 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 wop.
children,
Children.
because
I'm good, I'm not...
before we start the show, we have a few announcements for our friends.
We see her rolling. We love it. We'd like to give this special shout out and musical improvisation to our awesome friends at Rolling Hills Crafts, and we want to give it because they have magnificent props and amazing painting skills, and we would like to help you keep your games rolling with this terrain. Again, magnificent minis and other special items, and for that we have a special promo code that gives you 10% off. You can check the promo codes down below, and you can check it on rollinghillscraft.com.
Not you.
Not Alexandra, down below. And you can check the link, and you can check the promo code that is available for 8 months. Ow! 8 months!
Almost pregnant, guys.
Yeah, almost.
That's almost. That's like very pregnant.
You can
That's
have
like, oh, a baby. Oh no! Mama, 10% off. I don't know.
Still young.
The beacons are lit, and no, it's not Gondor calling for aid. It's us giving a special shout out to our awesome people at Elemental Beacon, who are helping us to take our battle up a notch with fantastic minis and props.
Woo!
Check out them at elementalbeacon.com and elementalbeacon.com/RO if you're Romanian, like us. And you can also find the link next to Rooks and use our promo code for 10% discount available for 6 months.
6 months.
And
out of 10.
And they have everything from D&D related merch and props to clothing and accessories. Accessorize. That was it. Very good.
And as always, we'd like to thank our friends at Zeedo for sharing their over 15 years of experience in audio gear with us. So from emerging streamers to businesses, zeedoshop.ro is the place for all of your needs when it comes to audio equipment and musical instruments. Thank you, Zeedo, for making us sound good. Check them in the link below.
Thank you, Zeedo.
Oh, it's me. Hi, it's me. I'm about to tell you about Bucharest Geek Hub. It's me. Special shout out to our friends at Bucharest Geek Hub because they are so supportive to our entire D&D community, and they have special tables for D&D sessions, and you can go play at them, and super califragilisticexpialidocious drinks.
Oh my god.
And cocktails for that table. You can also play board games and check out some video games because they have a designated area for that. Or go to one of their cosplay sessions or contests. Check them out on their website, which is bucharestgeekhub.com. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys.
It's international.
But it's better that you actually don't go there and you instead go to visit them physically. Here in Bucharest, guys.
Quick search on Google Maps.
Wow, I never had a super drink before.
We should go and
We should go there.
I wonder which cocktail we will drink. Surprise next
I
time.
don't have the t-shirt.
And also quickly, just to mention that if you want to spice up the atmosphere and ambience of your sessions, go check out as well Serenescape. And with that, it's time to jump into the next session of Eyceras. We start the session with a quick recap on what transpired last session, and we see the party in Eyceras, this small village, half elven, half human, where they went around, did a few shenanigans at the Silken Elegance, and afterwards decided to head to the other more rowdy tavern, the Chubby Barmaids, where they partied a little bit here and there. But during late night, Draven invited the rest of his party members to a nearby glade in Atmos Grove, where he kind of felt that, although not quite sure due to his memory loss, that this place held quite a lot of significance when it came to his relationship with his late wife, Anela. And while he went there trying to commune with her, there was this intrusive thought that changed his mind state, coming from Ogbris, the apotheon of death and memory, who was quite displeased with his other task of not being able to deal with some memory haunts, and thus threatened him that if he fails to do his upcoming task, there will be dire consequences. And as such, also the rest, he donned off his metallic mask, which revealed his true undead form to the rest of the guys. And afterwards, the next day, getting ready to leave Eyceras, there were even more shenanigans at the Silken Elegance. But during this time, they've also met with Javier, the once traveling companion of Draven, who also revealed another interesting intrigue, more towards, more related towards the Cabal of Tainted Eclipse, this group that's been responsible for Draven's death, and also apparently for the missing of Sildren's brotherhood. And Javier just said that as he was looking into this, he noticed a member of this group entering Isinabal, a orange-furred leonid with burn scars on his left arm that Sildren recognized. And also there was a brief interaction when Draven also used his detect thoughts ability on Sildren to discover other
To suck the blood.
suck the blood, and also to discover other more hidden parts of his memory, such as that the mastermind, what it seems like behind this Cabal of Tainted Eclipse, seems to be an elven noble of sorts. And with that, they've then left Eyceras and headed towards Isinabal, their next stop before heading to Gravel Grotto. And on the road, they've stumbled upon a very odd-looking building that resembled a large, huge grandfather clock in the shape of a building, which also at that time, as they were passing by, out of the front doors came out, running and huffing and puffing, a small white fluffy-tailed Harangon with nicely dressed garments on him. And looking a bit panicking, he looked towards the rest of the folks and say, "Help! Help! I've got ghosts in my house! You've got to help! Now! Please!" And that's where we ended the last episode, so...
Okay.
Sildren first would like to mention that he also has a philanthropist side, and he fed hungry children. Last time, he was of quite a lot of help to them.
The first time I'm hearing this.
Yeah. Yeah, so this bunny looks all agitated and
That's Eversmile. Eversmile, these are the people.
We're not the people, we are the family.
Family.
Why not
I don't know you. You are still shaped, looking like...
Is Javier next to us?
Yeah.
It's in the carriage
Yeah,
with me.
I'll show you inside.
Okay.
I think you should go first and, do your...
Yes, Silo, this is like the department, with the dead and the soul.
Exorcism.
What is
It's
a
your time to
department?
shine.
I do not know, this is a word that you guys have.
It just feels like this man is in need a little bit of faith in their home, because
So
that's
lucky, man.
He's a bunny.
But I've heard
A
them.
man is a person.
They've been messing with my clocks, and lately I've been hearing on my piano strange noises.
Is this presence evil towards you? Do they bother you?
Perhaps I've fought ghosts before, and they were definitely evil.
Do they sing badly at the piano, you know, out of key, so it's super annoying?
It is, yes.
Well, maybe you show us towards where you feel the presence the most.
Yes,
Can we do a little bit of
I'm
a
gonna go.
ritual and
Thank you,
prayer?
Javier, for this oversized lollipop. Maybe,
What?
maybe it's
Is that a bunny?
no, it's a lollipop. It has a smile on
It's a
it.
bunny pop.
I don't know if it's big or it seems big because I'm tiny, but
It seems bigger in your hand.
it sure
Javier.
does.
Will you come inside with us and see this?
It's too big for me,
No,
but I know
Javier.
my
Oh,
limits.
Javier.
Let's go inside and please, you must be very brave. You should go and check these
Come
ghosts.
on, Javier.
It's not about that, but more like I told you guys, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I need to.
Oh, say no more. Say no more, please.
You have no time
Let-
to waste.
Bye. You can kiss me goodbye if you want.
No, he's too busy, so I need to push his wagon out. Look, he's stuck.
kissing.
Please.
You're a lolly blocker. I don't understand the reference.
It's quite.
Do you really want to?
It's actually quite customary in our halfling tradition to kiss each other on the cheeks at goodbye.
But your
Fine.
mother is halfling. You should know better.
Fine.
One of your mothers.
You see,
I
3 times for
clean my
Julia.
clothes.
and I really appreciate your company. And again, if you are more interested in finding more about that mystery
Giant lollipops.
with Leon, and remember the golden wordsmith in Esinaro. You'll find me there. It's where I'm setting up my new bookstore. So
Did they kiss 2 times or 3 times?
3 times.
And Goba's like,
Yeah,
What is
definitely
Goba doing?
Like also hearing about
My chain is
ghosts.
laughing.
Do you know?
Brennick says, I hear about ghosts. I don't feel that well. I saw those ugly shadow things before. It seemed like this is your business. If it's fine, I'll stay here. This little fella told me he wants to preach me more on lyrics and everything, and I think I'm good. And go by like. Right. So you see here, it's we're getting at chapter 186. Why how Erix reveals herself to her followers, and he started preaching more, and Brennick seems like meh.
Mildly
bad.
interested.
Yeah, mildly interested.
I think Brennick is ghosting us.
What is the ghosting?
Well, he just disappears when we need him.
Like Javier did.
Well, like Goba did. All my men in my life ghost me.
They want to partake in the bravery, sarcasm. Okay, I have the following of the proposal. Silo, would you go in front?
I already am going inside,
Alright.
lighting my incense.
So, as you're following,
Yes, putting the robes, lighting the incense. It starts smelling thickly but nicely of a heavenly place.
and definitely you see Ever Smile just calming slightly, being in your presence. But as you enter inside in this first room that you are in, it looks like there is like at first it's quite a nice warm atmosphere as there are candles and oil lamps just shining through, emanating this warmth, and various other light sources coming from other rooms that have
A sexy mood.
but it has just not the doors per se, they're opened rooms, but inside also the floors slightly creak, and what captures your attention though, it's that on the walls around there are lots of shelves, each having different types of watches, clocks, even some standing grandfather clocks somewhere, and like from all this large amount of clocks, there is a synchronized ticking that and yeah, they're all synchronized, and and also on the counter right there you do spot that there are a few broken ones. Probably seemed like he was working on them or something, but yeah, as you enter,
like just a few moments ago, before you arrived, I've heard in the other room the piano. It played some weird notes, like it played on itself. That must be ghosts, right? Plus other things.
What song did it play?
It was just like
I know that one. It fell asleep on the piano.
Are you sure you don't have a rat on the cords in the back of the piano?
He's smart.
Or maybe,
Let me check.
Maybe it's just Del Breeze just making a prank
Or
upon you.
maybe it's a mechanical piano.
no, but
As they all ask silly questions,
Sippy question.
I am going to pray in every corner of the room and start spreading the incense around. And I'm going to cast as I move. No more of that joke. As I move around, I'm also going to cast Detect Evil and Good.
Oh no.
all right.
And make my evil and rude. And then take my slipper and go down on your butt.
Evil and screwed.
Slap the ghost with the slip.
Exactly.
But
Take the belt out and slap that butt.
as you cast that, you don't detect any other presence
Of good.
of good or evil.
And in the room where I am right now. What about the other
Yeah,
room?
because as Eversmile invites you to the other room where the piano is.
Do I detect something?
Or something?
It's celestial, elemental, fey, fine, and or undead aberration.
Well,
also,
yeah, you will detect undead.
Aberration.
and that's it.
Oh, and wait, what?
Check a bit on
The spell.
Okay.
Send you a message.
Okay, no, right, but because I didn't. It's
Detect evil and good is aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fine, or
okay.
undead.
And in this case, you would detect some elemental presence coming from the wooden shutter lantern of Sipping.
Am I also elemental?
Elemental, and her?
You are a humanoid.
Oh.
No, actually now yes.
Yeah, probably just very, very, very faintly coming from.
And from
you are.
Okay, from where? Okay,
Yeah.
I will just say to myself, interesting.
Yeah. But
Going to glance at her a little bit. Okay.
and yeah, so as you're going in the other room, this one seems to be more of. I mean, it is a living room that has a more comfy atmosphere with a fireplace.
Wow.
with a fireplace on one side of the wall, nice decorations here and there, a bookshelf of various books, nice carpets and all, and in one corner of the room sits a much smaller sized piano.
Yeah, like not a grand piano.
I thought
like
you were going to say a rabbit.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say a rabbit like he's a papa or something.
But
Sorry.
yeah, and as you're going in there again with your spell still active, looking around, you don't detect anything.
I go to sorry,
Please go.
to Mr. Eversmile. I think I like your house. He definitely put a lot of time into decorating it.
That was the ghost.
I also should know if there is an object that has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
No.
Nothing, okay.
All right, and as you say,
Thank you so much. You speak very fast for a turtle.
Oh, really? Have you met a lot of tourists?
I've been to El Tuchabo quite a few times, and there was this funny fella, Mr. Scrubs. He talked quite slow, but
Was he one of ours? I don't think I've known Mr. Scroll. Was he a turtle as well?
yes, quite an interesting fella and a good sailor. But anyway, did you find anything, Miss?
I'm sorry, I was in prayer. So you were saying that around here, around the piano, no?
Yes.
I understand. I approach it a little bit. I touch the keys. Of course, nothing.
Instinct für Elise.
nothing out of the ordinary with the keys and anything. But at this point, you would all hear, like now that you're in the living room, you would hear a sound of something falling down. It seems like a watch as it falls down from one of the shelves and smashes down. And Eversmile jumps a bit skeptical.
Oh no! What was that?
Okay.
And he hops to the living room.
Don't worry. It's okay. It's fine. I will cast the fairy fire around the rooms. I'm using all my spell slots.
All right. And like as you're doing that, like the watches
Detection
start.
of evil and good drops,
Yeah.
of course.
The watches all start shimmering for a little bit, and
Oh wow! But
So nothing happens. Nothing lights up around that. No 20-foot cube. Nothing.
I think
No
the ghosts
creature.
are
Okay.
as real as the gods. So let's go and search with the eyes, yes?
And the nose.
Okay.
so those who go search on the shelves for such,
We'd better watch out for other falling things.
I'm going to whisper to whisper. I think this
What's wrong?
creature is imagining things a little bit. Nothing is. There's no presence. There's no ghosts.
Maybe he is lying, but I'm not very good of
I'm naturally lucky.
really understanding the lying. Maybe you can ask him.
so those who
Perception? You
Yes.
said?
Going, I'll change myself into Draven, seeing that Javier is not there.
all right.
I'll say hi. Hi, Desmond.
oh,
Sorry.
oh right.
21.
How about we do this? This will take a lot of time. We make some tea, and you tell me all you know about this clock. Who bought it? When?
Right.
Do they smell the vodka?
Also, those of you that rolled,
I want to check for mice tracks.
okay, roll a. This would be survival.
19.
21 on perception.
Okay, so
Good news.
with those rolls, you discover that there are, in fact, mouse tracks around.
Haha.
Mouse poop.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Do I
A few in the corners here and there.
Do I take
but
one? This
on
is special.
one of the upper shelves, that from where the clock fell down and broke, you do spot that there is in the wall a slight small gap that would probably fit that.
This is like the creatures in the forest, like the squirrels that sucks on the nuts, but it's actually what happened in my session, Zeedo. You know.
Never smile.
So, can you
You have rats.
oh,
Or it might be just a
Or
mouse,
mice.
you know, like I have on my shell. Sometimes it takes.
He lives in here.
You have rats?
I have mice, not rats.
Maybe they can meet and have kids.
I don't know if I have room for all of them.
Offsprings.
oh,
The offerings, yes.
now that you say that, also explains the missing food.
But you said that they were evil and they were doing things to you. I mean,
It was just messing with the piano and the watches. It didn't harm me. Per se.
my God, man.
Oh,
This is a very different problem, but it's okay. We can take care of it as well as they do. Everything else, I'm going to try to ritualistically cast.
it's a mouse problem then.
Maybe.
I look in the back of that small piano, and is there any way for a mouse to enter, to reach the chords inside?
There would be, yes. Again, on the piano, there's also a small hole. that
Also,
would
the
fit in.
piano has this top that goes
Yeah,
45
in order to
Yeah.
tune
Yeah.
the chords. Yeah.
And even to sing louder, you just open it.
Yeah.
I
But
think.
maybe it was closed. Then
I
it was
don't know.
closed.
It was closed like
Maybe
that.
it's a pianine and it's a
But
they don't.
upon investigation, yeah, you do spot a small hole as well.
Oh,
Don't
ever
hurt
smile.
him, children.
Here. Oh no, I would just toy with it.
That really ticks me off.
Well, ticks are
TikToks me off.
ticks are dangerous. You should watch out for them.
You seem to have a lot of experience with that.
I do.
Ticks and leech.
So I show Ever Smile. Here you see, that's where your ghost entered the piano. Just watch out for rats and fix all this you have.
All right. Well, in this case, I'll name him Maurice, like one of the other rat friends I had a long, long time ago.
Oh.
But I need to find him and talk to him.
I'm going to scrunch down. Do you need us to talk to them and to tell them to stop bothering you, or to, I don't know, be friend, create a relationship? You give food, he leaves you
Whisper
alone.
gets close. Yes, do you need us? Like very silent space.
Why are you? Oh, okay.
That one, I think I can manage on my own. But thank you so much for telling me this. I'll find a way to make friends with this fella. But look, since you're here and you helped me so much, and also this fella Draven, he wanted me to look at this watch. So how about I invite you for some tea?
Excellent.
We
Okay.
have a bit of spare time.
Okay.
Do you have a bigger chair that I could? It's a little bit.
Like maybe give
I
them
don't know
the
what
bed.
you're talking about. It's the perfect size for my sushi.
I try to sit on the chair and it cracks. I'm gonna sit on the floor.
It's all right. I'll fix it. But please make yourself comfortable.
I'm
although-
uncomfortable, and I'm sitting with my hands
There
like
would be a sort of sofa as well in the living room.
Okay.
That would be.
for 2 meter tall people. Yes. Okay. Fine.
I would feel like this.
I'll go prepare some of the good old buckwheat tea, and also I'll,
You put buckwheat in your tea.
yes.
Isn't it a cereal? You make wheat and
Yes.
knead bread with it.
And it's gluten free and very good for the body.
It is.
And environment, so I heard.
And apparently it
Trust
comes
me,
you down. so-
it's quite nice. And,
Ciprian wanted to tell me something. Go ahead.
So, seeing as Eversmile told us to get comfortable, I get as comfortable as I would be at my home. Are we in the kitchen or?
So there was the main room with the counter and the watches all over the shelves. To the left, it would be the living room, and you would see sort of a kitchen area on the other side, on the right side.
CP, I think you love cheese, right? I'll just go get some.
Because that's where Eversmile would go towards the
If
kitchen.
that's a code, sure, I love cheese.
And I just open a cabinet and look for cheese or crackers or something.
Oh, I could go for some crackers.
Yeah, Eversmile would
There's some more jokes.
would also help prepare some snacks, some crackers, and everything.
We are
So I
pillaging
find-
Eversmile.
While all this is happening,
No, we're just hungry.
I would like to go next to Sheldon, I think.
Shelly,
Hi, Ciprian.
I'm whispering. Hi, Shelly. You know what? What's the time? It's the time for a classic CPPP smelly Shelly mess around.
You never did those. What are you talking about?
It's the first time.
Is it like a tradition?
What do you think about this?
Oh, are you sharing
It's
your
a
lot of
microphone.
What's a Uprophone?
Okay, follow me. Follow me, let's sneak outside.
I'm going to watch them like Babushka watches her children where they mess around.
You didn't listen to this.
And I
It
want to
was
see what they're doing, but I'm sitting comfortably on the couch and looking at them to see if they are messing or doing something that is not okay.
It takes me a pretty long time to get off the ground and just.
Also, since you're there in the kitchen with Eversmile.
I'm also there.
Oh, all right, okay. So then the both of you, Eversmile, will say.
Also, since you've been so helpful, I will brew a specialty with this very rare herb that I know, which has healing properties.
Oh,
But it's also all right to be drank cold. It's just that I need to brew it in a specific manner, and that you could take later on if you need. But it's a good, strong potion.
I would definitely be very interested and start asking questions about the herb and the process of brewing it.
All right.
Is it something that I can find, or does it come from a certain place, from a specific place? The plant.
It's like Eversmile will say.
It's a very rare herb that can be found in here in Atmos Grove. And it's called a blood red leaf. It's this giant leaf.
As he goes to one counter and pulls out a quite large-sized leaf. That it's green on the edges, but like where the sort of roots would be, not roots of the leaf, but
vines.
the
Veins.
veins, exactly. The veins of the leaf would be. They're quite red and has a little bit on the around them as well. And
yes, so this blood red leaf, it's quite rare, and it just grows once a couple of years. But I managed to get hold of some, and I promise I'll brew this for you as a thanks.
I would like to help and see how you do it.
Of course, of course.
And yeah, Eversmile gets to brewing all of these teas for you guys. For him, it would take him like not that much. 10 minutes. If you would like to do something during that time.
We're messing around.
I wanted to do a shenanigan, but not anymore.
Don't eat him,
Paying attention.
please.
Messing around how?
Let's go outside.
Okay.
Okay, if they go outside, then I let them be, because I'm not gonna follow them.
We investigate. Let's look around the house and see if we find something interesting like mice or holes or...
I have a mouse. Would you like to see it?
Yes. Oh, he's so cute.
Yes. You can put it back.
Maybe we give some cheese that she thinks and it was for me.
Did he give you the cheese?
No, but afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, put it back. Thank you.
Nice.
I would like to speak to Draven if we're still
Okay,
there.
yeah, sure.
Okay,
sure, yeah.
he's next to me, right? Draven, I wanted to say I apologize for how I was, well, not appalled, how they say, not disgusted, but a little bit afraid. And I know that sometimes it feels like I have always been this very religious and a believer in the gods, and I follow their path all of the time. But I wanted to tell you that actually when I was young I was not a believer, and religion was something that I had to learn. I had to go to church, I had to sit nicely, I had to behave, I had to do everything. But, you know, you start to believe when all the prayers that you say, and, you know, in the moments when it's very difficult for you to do something by yourself, it's like a magical hand from the gods that just turns things towards your benefit. So, you know that now when I was trying to find the evil presence around, the evil presence that I saw was you. But I don't think that you are evil. I just think that you need to find your way towards, you know, ending the earthly things. Yes, towards peace. So I wanted to give you this, because next time when something happens like it happened last time with the ghosts, I don't want you to run away from us anymore. And I get my talisman of Toko out, and the two doves, and I pin it on him, and I say, may it bring you peace for the time you have left on your journey.
Does burn slightly, not a lot, but a little bit.
Thanks, but I'm not sure that I can wear it, because it might come into conflict with my talisman. So,
to be honest,
would it?
Look at you collecting talismans and chains.
he becomes like a scout.
Eyceras. Little driven.
Real brave.
He becomes like a scout with a lot of pins and
Driven dog. Yo.
He's brave direct.
And about faith, I had faith once, but now I've lost it.
you don't need
I've
to search
tried
for
to
it.
talk with the gods.
And
Nothing happens.
well, you know, I mean, just try. I'm not going to be like
Plus, my powers don't come from the gods.
Draven. It's not about the powers that you have. It's about the things that you can receive.
No, I think they come from my wife. So, if I have a god, that's her.
Yes, I do think that love can actually imbue you with powers that you wouldn't think that you would have. And that's a good thing. I'm not saying that you need to believe in my gods or in Toko or in anyone. I'm just saying that maybe when you need it the most, this will turn things towards you in a good way.
Yeah, but I've got you guys already, so
I
don't
got
need
you guys.
gods.
I got
Just
you, babe.
keep it and see. You know, like they say when it's about belief, they always say believe and don't seek out things. That's how fate works, you know?
By the way, this kind
Don't
of
investigate fate.
this kind of burns.
And also, you kind of went farther away, so come on.
Yeah, oh right.
Right.
I was repulsed by the talisman of
Cause fear.
You know, everything that is difficult is painful at first, a little bit. If it's not going to be beneficial to you, you just give it back. But until then, keep a little bit of faith and belief.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, and you
I don't
can.
know what can I give you.
Gum.
There's nothing, you know, you don't need. A good deed doesn't need something
if I
in
give you a
exchange.
coin, you might take the wrong idea. So.
It's just a gesture of.
Give him one of your other bling bling.
It's not, I'm not doing it for a benefit. I'm doing it for you.
Okay.
So just keep it, okay?
Okay. So what does the talisman do?
Whenever you need it, it would help because if you fail an ability check, you can add a d4 to the roll and turn it into a success. 3 times per day per long rest. So you can note it down, and I'm going to, for now, remove it from my inventory.
Okay.
Until Draven dies.
So ability
Which one
check.
is one? I don't know.
Then you can loot it.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Oh, a mask!
When the Draven goes into the light, you
Yeah.
can take it back.
I'm going to bring you into the light, biatch.
Oh no, not the light.
Alright. So, sure.
I am also in the kitchen,
Yeah.
and Whisper will sit a bit and listen to the exchange of the recipes, and they will come a bit closer, like on squeezing behind children, like getting very, very close. And again, you start seeing the wisps around you, and they start breathing like very heavily. I'm trying this very new thing. And they can sort of breathe in your face. Is this the
This
working?
feels nice.
Not for you.
Forever.
Okay. Just a little bit. Is this the working?
It's upsetting my fur.
My
Oh my
bits.
god.
Okay. Then I have to learn more about the flirting, yes. And
say that out
and they get the book again. They just squint at it.
Children is stunned. What? He needs a few minutes.
At this point, also Eversmile finishes brewing his teas, and also the one special tea would basically be the same as a greater healing potion. So I've got this.
The potions from Diana.
Give it to
The
them.
potions from Rolling Hillcraft.
From Rolling Hills.
I love them so much.
No throw, no throw.
No
just
throw.
No
Just
throw.
pass them to Silver,
They are so beautiful.
the prime
deserve it.
investigator of this ghost case.
Yeah.
I'll treasure it.
Forever and ever.
I will die with it.
Forever smile.
Forever smile.
Let's hope not, because I have a potion. I won't die with it.
And
What
Yeah,
about the snooping around? We're outside.
all right, so you're looking for exactly like.
We're just snooping.
Yes.
Well, in this case, just roll me an investigation, both.
And also bonding.
Do we have ropes for bonding?
That's for bondage deeds. I will teach you. Dirty 20.
random bondage talk.
Well,
I'm a 5.
you'd probably spot that behind the house, in a very
It's a trap
small,
house.
yeah,
It's a pooping house.
pooping house.
It's like a big
It has a
It's,
moon cut.
it has just another small
The loop.
hole. Has a very small hole on the base of the building somewhere.
So it's a small hole.
Very small hole, yeah.
How small?
I won't be able to fit
Where
it
like a tiny
there.
mouse
Steepy
would
small?
fit.
Oh, okay.
Please.
Bit, please.
No, but
I might be small, but
yeah, you wouldn't fit.
not even my lollipop would fit in.
That's what she said.
Look, Shelly, I found this hole.
Okay, what do we do with it?
I think this is where the mouse got in.
Okay, should we tell the
Okay.
rest?
Or do you know how to speak with your mouse?
No. But he is friendly. He never chews on my tail.
Yeah, but I was thinking to send him in, make friends, call them a little bit, stop playing off tune the piano.
I mean, I could try sending him there, but I...
It's a nice mouse. His name is Logi.
All right. So
Okay, let's go let the others.
Okay.
you head back in, and at this point, also Ever Smile comes with a platter with.
You also find carrots outside.
No.
That's a
mean,
good question.
Actually, I
With
forgot to
the
mention this. I forgot to mention this. In his backyard, he would also have sort of a small farm of sorts. Like it has a few crops of buckwheat, and yeah, and also probably carrots as well.
I'm gonna go bring you carrots.
Oh, I'm coming with.
Okay, come on.
So you do that, but at this point, Ever Smile would come back with a platter of cups of tea for each and one of you, and as
I know that was Ever Smile.
yeah, he sits down.
It's
there
Ursus now.
with you. Yes, he's a.
I smell the tea before I drink it.
It's
I try to see what it is.
Buckwheat.
yeah. I mean, normally it would be a bit bland, but it looks like he added some honey in it, and it's all right. It's not the best, but it's an all right tea, like a 7 out of 10. Yeah, taste-wise and such, and
It's Eyceras advisors.
yeah, and it has this bit nice calming effect. But as you drink there,
So, Draven, what have you been up to lately?
Not much.
also at this point, yeah, he's also looking and
Darren, by the way.
investigating.
Darren, not Raven.
Darren, right?
Not much.
You dyed your hair.
Yes, I dyed my hair. That's the strongest deal ever, Smile. Oh my god. Yeah, I dyed my hair. Do you like it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's quite good.
Used to be blonde or what?
White.
But how for how long have you known each other?
Wait. What did you say?
You were white-haired.
Then it must be my memory. I've
Does he see from my disguise? He sees from my disguise?
No, before.
Because you dyed your hair, and he remembers you. with
Oh,
white
right,
hair.
yeah.
So I'm confused. He had white hair, now it's black.
No, it was black, but now it's white because he's dead. But after I put the mask on,
Then you're maskless now?
no, I put the mask, but I forgot to mention the black hair.
He has you like in
So
the
before
picture,
you
have,
died,
Before I died, I had black hair.
and now
After
you.
that, I have white. That's why.
No,
I
it's the other way around.
No, it's
Right?
black hair when I was alive because that's why I have the mask.
Oh, okay.
And white hair after I died.
Oh.
And that's why I was like,
Oh no, it's the eye color conversation again.
anyway.
Get quickly, guys.
we disassembled this timeline.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
So for how long have you? How did you meet? How did you know each other?
basically,
Changing time.
I was walking through the forest. I saw a rabbit dressed in a costume.
Oh, it was him.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
I
offered
see.
me a clock and some tea.
Which of the costume? It was the rabbit in a rabbit costume?
I think it's
Yes.
the costume that it is.
Not,
this
not
one.
this one.
I have like 10 other pairs that look exactly like this.
Yes, you always do that when you need to
But
wear the
this one
same
is
clothes
smaller.
every day. You make a lot, you know.
Yes.
And is this your costume, the clothes?
Yes.
It is called the attire, you know, like the priest attire. This is the rabbit attire.
He told me the most wildest stories ever. Like,
Oh,
tell
yes.
them the one with the deer, I think.
Do you know that deer like to be hugged by the head and not by the belly? I saw this in a forest once. There were some ladies doing weird dancing and such, and they were having this head of a deer, yes, and they were hugging it.
It's the nice joking. I once saw a dead elf and I stole their clothes and their lucky stone.
He laughs as well.
You did what?
I mean, I was the naked.
But you stole from it?
I mean,
From them?
they were dead. They weren't using it.
I want to hear more about this attire. I was under this impression that when you need to wear the same clothes every day, you wear the same clothes every day.
Yeah.
No, because then they smell bad, like Goba does.
This is
you
why
don't-
we all smell the bed.
So wait, I don't smell bad?
He's the dead.
We probably smell at the same level of
I'm
bad.
joking.
I smelled excellent in my defense.
I have prestidigitation.
Yeah.
And I clean myself.
Yes, I have so many wild stories.
Wait,
I've told you
about-
I've killed ghosts.
What?
I've met a man who traveled through planes and like to another planet, and it's yeah.
But tell me about the ladies in the forest that were hugging the deer.
Oh, those ones were kind of. It's what did they call satyrs, right? Satyrs, yes. It was a circle of satyr ladies that were doing.
Do I know about it?
Roll me and it would be. I'm not sure, nature or religion.
Whichever.
Yeah, I'll go with religion.
Oh, sorry, it just. I'm going to roll it here, not.
Yeah.
18 plus 2.
Plus a lot.
20. That's
Oh, dirty 20. Okay, cool. Well, what you know about this is that satyrs are quite rare fake creatures,
Okay.
and usually if they're found, they're here in the Atmos Grove in the nearby area.
Atmos
And
Grove.
that like what they were doing, I don't know, seemed definitely like some sort of, as he's explaining, definitely seems like some sort of
Exorcism.
pagan ritual of sorts that you're not quite sure
What
it
symbols
is.
did they have on them? Like
He didn't say.
He didn't he just saw this from a distance. No, this I saw from a distance, but it was quite interesting.
Also, I'm not there, ignore me.
Ever smell you? Do you know what etaru is?
Yes, I do. Those magical beings of Amantotal, right?
Everybody knows. I mean, Amantotal is a god. Of course he knows. No?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Looks like a man of faith.
I will take this off because I think it's a choking hazard.
Joking. He's a joking hazard.
It's a choking hazard.
Yeah, and
But I haven't seen one. So
But you do. You believe that it exists and that they are real. Yes.
I mean, the etaru itself said it's a being. It didn't say that it's a god, and I forgot the exact.
Divine.
Or divine. I forgot the exact words.
I will help you.
They say that they are the mouth of the god.
yeah, the mouth
Which can mean a lot of things.
Ears and
Amantotal's
eyes.
great creation,
Yeah.
and they don't interfere with the humanoids.
They're the watchful eyes of Amentoto.
Yeah. And they said that the Amantotal is the protector. They didn't say the god.
They say it was the nature hound.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Hound.
Is this a joke? I don't know the difference.
It's hound.
but yes, you see, I'm also a writer. I love to write a lot of stories, and
I love reading them
right.
since
right.
I've got the eyes.
I've if anything, I can give you this book.
It's called the Skeleton Crew.
I wanna see if it contains any dirty things.
I mean,
From Everslime's perspective,
I mean, just looking at the cover and such, it just seemed like like it looks like the silhouette of various figures, and on top of this, above them, there is this weird cube-like thing looking.
What's that? Ah, did we saw this sort of? No, it was explained. It was one of the missing of the items, right?
Perhaps.
Where? What?
You see this cube that resembles a cube, but in a fourth dimension.
The image is still 2D.
You mean a square?
But
No, like beyond. Like
Oh,
it
I
is-
see,
The
yes.
square is in third dimension is a cube, so beyond the.
Beyond, okay.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
with time also.
Yeah.
Okay.
but yeah. So as he
It's the
hands you
projection in the fourth dimension.
as it hands you the book, it says,
These are the tales that I've had along with some interesting folks. 10 years ago, we decided to name ourselves the Skeleton Crew.
Oh, so it is a story that is true, no?
Yes, though unfortunately not many believe it.
Why
'Cause,
they do not believe it? Are you the lying? This is why.
well, most people don't quite believe me.
Because you're a bunny.
Yes.
Okay.
and his ears just
They don't believe me because I am the blue, and they told me to say it's my business why I'm blue, but I don't like it because it's the lying.
Right, I'll use that as well. It's my business why I am a bunny.
Exactly.
Maybe you were born this way, but that's.
No more bunny business.
But what is the symbol? Is this the symbol of your god or of your crew or something?
Oh no,
with the-
this is most interesting discovery that we had during our adventures. It was somewhere deep on Ivoire Isle next to El Tuchiabo. And we had a great grand adventure there, and we discovered some interesting questionable things. It's a lot. Like we had a dragonborn friend, and this is why people also are skeptic a bit, because dragonborns can't be friendly, right? And they say no.
I mean,
no.
I do not believe in the segregation of the race and like
Yeah,
stereotypes.
of course, same.
I mean, so far they have murdered everyone we knew and loved. So there is a little bit of skepticality about it,
Well,
as one says.
This is also why the book wasn't received that well, because it had a dragonborn in
they've
it.
killed everyone she loved and cared about, not ours, right?
Well, if we are a family, Draven, then we love and care about the same people, no?
My name has yours in it, so
So this is where that symbol comes from.
It's this interesting device that we found deep into this dungeon that we delved in. The Fathomless Vault, if I remember. It was
A
called.
device.
Yes.
by any chances, do you know what's called this?
And I point towards the symbol, and I'm trying to remember how.
Fathomless voice?
If I remember correctly, my friend,
I
you
found it.
remember the one I told you he
Yes,
travels
the Tesseract.
between planets.
Yeah.
Yes, he said Aiden fellow, his name was. He said its name. He coined it as a tesseract.
Golden Knight.
In Nopria, there was a Tesseract of golden metallic pattern that was the stolen.
That one.
as he's shocked as well.
I hope.
5 episodes later.
My friend.
Yeah, sorry.
I hope my friend Aiden is alright. Because
Then is the name of the dragon body?
No, it's the.
Paladin.
Oh yeah.
No, it's not.
No, it's not Paladin of
That's
Dark.
Aiden.
It's not. It's Aiden. It's
It's
someone
Aiden from the prequel that we did and we did not film. It's Andrei's character. Stop yelling.
It was Warforged.
No. Artificer.
Artificer.
Yeah. But
That came from Faerun.
So
yeah, it came from another planet.
you know that we have a friend, our turtle friend that you spoke before. They are. I mean, he is. I'm sorry, but with gender I don't. Is he, she, it? For me, is the same.
You just called everybody them.
Or same.
He is from El Tuquiabo, so maybe he knows about this
Aiden, he's from another planet. No, it's true. I mean, nobody believes me. But
So this
it's
is
fine.
why you are the lying.
Because you are the crazy.
No, please,
I
please.
don't think it's.
Now you can laugh his joke.
It's true.
Do you still have the compass?
No, I do believe you because I also come from beyond the Tempest fence. Let me introduce myself. I am Whisper carried by a breeze to the northwest through the Tempest fence before becoming the wind underneath the eagle wings. Fellowship of CP and Draven.
So Whisper carried by a breeze through the northwest through the Tempest Fest before becoming the wind and
Oh, you get points.
Wow!
Fellowship of CP and Drave. Okay, nice name.
Do you want to hear it how it's in my native, the tongue?
Yes.
It's... Fellowship of CP and Draven.
Like this?
And you see him drawing just some winds.
Exactly.
Nice. I'll definitely write something up about this. Do you prefer fiction or non-fiction?
What is the fiction?
Like
It's the lies.
something.
Not the lies, no.
No? Okay. Then, well, I would need to interview you more to write your life story, but.
Oh, I feel the ego popping up. It's a very humanoid thing. I've read about this.
But maybe we call our friend Sheldon. Where are they? They went outside at one point.
I heard them. They are outside investigating and talking about the holes and how do they not speak about the animals.
Investigating.
Meanwhile,
You picked up some
Sheldon, I
carrots.
found this irrigation system. Do you think it will work?
and I give it to you like a little faucet.
No, put it in. Not at all. Okay, we can drink. Or just drink some.
Give me some.
Do you want to put
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Why?
To shoulder it from the tunnels.
But what if they're mice and they drown?
They will come to the surface and we catch them and they will live happily ever after.
Okay. Before you finish talking.
Also, you see that nicely tiny garden over there with carrots and buckwheat? It's right in front of us. It's not that far.
It's getting quite late at this point. I mean, as in visibility wise.
No, not invisible.
No, not
like the sun is
visibility.
setting
Like
down. Oh.
you could still see the shades, but just.
Let's go get some. Make some rations. Okay. 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 1, 2.
Do you want to race?
Yes.
You want.
You know, maybe you should call them in.
I will, but they seem like they're having the fun.
It is no time to have fun. We are here for something very specific.
You're
We
having
need to.
fun wrong. Let me do the.
Don't have fun.
Let me try do the thing, like maybe
We do not care at all.
Yeah, maybe it helps.
And they start blowing in your face.
Is this the flirting or the soothing?
It is in my eye. Could you please stop? Let's call them inside. What is this? I go towards them. Please come inside. We need to take care of things. This nice.
Do you have your sticker out? Wearing the carrot patch. But Sheldon shell like it.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm stacking carrots into Sheldon's shell.
And I see that. And what are you doing? Are you stealing from this man?
I dropped the carrot.
We're trying to patch things up.
I cannot believe this. I was put it back now.
I put the 2 carrots I have in my hand back in the ground and Sheldon ran.
Nice.
Wait, I have a better idea. I detected my shell just
What?
roll me with my
Okay.
Please stop the shenanigans and come inside this instance. We need to finish tonight talking to this man.
Okay, you sound like my mother.
Your mother.
I'm gonna acrobatically roll Sheldon.
Okay, so you all gather around.
So,
Natural 20 for a total of 23.
Yeah, definitely.
Best roll. Be like, when I hear Silo yelling at us, like, my hands start shivering and be like, check, let's go out.
Oh, man, yeah, nice.
We still have carrots inside Sheldon and the inside Sheldon's shell, and the faucet is still
Yeah.
no.
And it's flooding.
He's gonna be homeless.
But anyway, so as you're...
Can I hear the water? Can I roll for it at least?
Sure.
I mean, if you heard them outside.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can hear like
we weren't necessarily that
quiet.
stealthy.
Save ever so
It's 28.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Karla doing maths.
At some point, but when quiet settles in, you can hear that beneath the floorboards there is the sound of...
Listen, I hear the water inside, like floating through the walls. Is this something that you...
Oh no, I don't like to get my fluffy bunny wet. My fluffy bunny. Booty wet.
Here,
I'll go.
go in.
Maybe it's raining outside. I can come wait.
At this moment, we go in.
Come in, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, look, it's tea time.
We hear the water.
This is cold. I don't want to complain, but it's cold.
It's waters in the walls, and you see like
Whisperers getting up and putting their their ear against the walls and like tracing the water.
Also, Eversmile will put one ear up.
I'm going to fix it.
What did you break in order to fix?
21.
Yes.
I
I
know.
also hear rushing water.
It's coming from there and pointing at the
I
house.
used
with
to
the-
be a plumber and I know exactly the problem. I'm gonna go fix it.
Inside check.
Okay.
Deception.
What did you break in order to fix?
16.
Were you a plumber in the year that you were missing? That's odd.
you are the
What
brightest.
21.
I'm obviously lying. Their eyes very weird.
I pinch her ears.
If you catch me,
Come outside right now. You fix what you did bad to this man.
that's what I do.
Yeah.
You show me what you broke.
You're worse than my mom.
Thank you
Which one?
for helping me fix
He
the.
has two ones.
Because
Thank you for helping me.
no, don't worry about it. Nothing happened. It is no problem. You come outside right now and you tell me what you broke.
I tried to flood the mice to come out.
Doamne Dumnezeule, sfânt și ferește. It is always you that do all the stupid things and then I go towards you.
And sometimes children. And Draven. And also you and the other form. And Sheldon is quite okay. Except with the berries that gives you the diarrhea.
I like you when you judge
least
and you
you're
see how
regular.
people are. You know, it's good to say it up front.
Because I have the outside lens, you know.
Yes, like a babushka. Like it sees when you've done something bad, it has like tunnel vision
I
to
don't
do
know what
something
that
that you
is,
did.
but I will say that yes.
Wow.
So I removed the...
The pinch.
Yes.
I'll go outside.
You do that, you fix the problems and everything. I'll just say if there's anything else you wish to speak with Eversman, such
clock.
as... All right, yeah, the clock. Because like while you've been talking, he also had this very tiny screwdriver that he was like taking the back plate off and such to look.
Yes, serial number. I believe. I sold this to a a fellow. He was a human. I don't quite remember his name. But a very easygoing, jolly fella. That was. If I remember, we just had a brief conversation. He took this as a sort of a, what do you call the... Souvenir, yeah.
Yes.
A sort of a souvenir from his trip to Isinabal. But if I remember correctly, he was telling me he was going back to Gaziel. Yes, how you know this fella? Or?
He's dead now.
Well, yeah.
I don't think he's the dead. I think he got the stolen, and the people that stole it are the dead.
Maybe they both are.
Oh,
The
probably.
thieves and him.
You would be the surprise how many people are the dead.
Was he alone or?
He was traveling with a lady, but
Yeah. So they stole it from him and they died.
and
He puts back the plate on the back of the watch and
yes, I'm so sorry for that, but you can hang on to it. You can keep it if you.
I have the most important of the questions. Is the tesseract the one with golden insertions? Do you know what it does?
Me personally, no. I'm not that much of a science guy, but
Does it says in the book?
no, it's just mentioning it. That's all that is. But I would know because I was there, of course.
Do you
It's
know someone who knows what it does?
indeed like Aiden, that fella who traveled to planets. He was studying it in Nopria at the Institute of Arcane Development.
Only him?
Yes, he was the lead researcher. Well, yes, the one there. But
You know, Shelley, they said that they found this device somewhere very close to where you were living and were born.
Well, to Chiapo.
yes,
It is called, what did you say, the vault?
Ivor Isles. It's where the fathomless vault is.
How would I know anything about it? Can I roll a...
roll me a history, yeah.
It's a 6.
No. Unfortunately, probably you wouldn't have attended those same pubs or bars where Mr. Scrubs would have attended, where he would tell tales of his adventures. So,
Do you know the whereabouts of this fellow Aiden or his description? How can we identify him?
Me and the rest usually have a meeting, a gathering in El Tuchiabo at this Dragonborn fella every 2 years or so.
When's
And
the next one? When's the next one?
should be next year.
Who's
But-
this dragonborn? Aren't they dangerous?
Well, yes, but this one in the book, Billy was his name. He was quite a nice, cheerful dude, a chill individual and fun to be around.
Can you get in touch with Aiden faster than a year?
Yeah, it might.
If you tell us, I will give you this giant lollipop.
Oh, it's tempting. The thing is,
It
I
has you on it.
What's a you?
His
It's like
portrait.
the letter. It's like you.
I think that is another one. I mean, it is not the only bunny.
Says
But
here,
actually, it's ever smile because he did some branding.
Ever smile
Never
lollipops.
lollipops.
It's a new branch other than watches.
I don't know. I need to go there myself. I could write him a letter.
Yes.
I mean, now that you've said this thing was stolen, you said?
Yes, by the dragon bones. By someone
The bad ones.
called
Scarlet Oppressor.
the Scarlet Oppressor.
Okay.
And they are meeting at Helio Point something.
that was the meeting already.
Yeah, do you know about the Helio Point?
No, I'm sorry, but I could write to him. I mean, if it was stolen, then hopefully Aiden is all right.
And tell him that another one of these artifacts was stolen from Gazia about
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
It's the orb of Kaneka.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you know anything about this orb of Kaneka?
No.
What about the Cape of Erix?
And the Cape of Eric?
Nights.
Night Sky.
Night Sky Cape.
You already know everything there is to know about it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, not much. I'm sorry. But, okay. Well, this definitely has been an interesting evening. Thank you again for the mouse problem. I'll make sure to befriend him and him to keep him more company.
So, where do we stand on the solution with the letter? What about you? Writing a letter to Aiden and be like, Aiden, look, I found this very cool story with these very cool people, and maybe we can meet here in a month, let's say, back at your house to give us some updates.
We already know where you live.
Not in a creepy way.
But we will come every time.
My house doesn't have accommodations.
We will camp outside.
It's okay, we sleep on the floor, it's no problem.
I sleep in my shell, so.
But sure.
Unless you are, unless you're uncomfortable because,
Well, the thing is,
We just want to meet Aiden because the fate of the realm stands upon this piece of thread and evidence. So,
right. I mean, I'll write to him, see what he responds. If anything, I was thinking of going to Nopria myself, well, I'll see. I'll write him and see what he says. And, well, you know where to find me. So,
okay.
If anything, yeah.
You want this?
Yes.
Okay.
that is for the water damage.
Oh,
What water
Don't
damage?
know anything about it.
It's very nice to
You
tell the truth
open it
about,
and then-
you know, it's half forgiven the mistake when you own up to it. Half
But that's
The
forgiven.
mistake.
Yeah, it was on purpose, first of all.
Oh, that's very good.
Second
Very
of all,
good.
it had with the rat infestation.
And do any rats come out at this point? It will be super helpful.
I can hear them squeak.
How about we don't scream at each other in Ever Smile's face?
This is not.
And we go outside and talk like
And we do that there.
exactly in the wild.
Trivan,
We
this is
fight each
not
other.
screaming. This is what you do when somebody
Don't treat
misbehaves.
them like children. They're not children.
Yeah, we're not so.
It's not. It is how you treat those who make the mistakes and break the things.
Well, how about instead of scolding us, you explain why it's wrong? But
This is how I explain.
Well, you don't
That's
have.
very healthy.
Have you ever been in the presence of a child before?
I have been in the presence of many small sisters at the monastery,
That's
and
not
I
the
have
same-
been a
that's
child myself.
not
I might
the
tell you that I'm 27 and I'm very well aware of how penises look. So please.
I blush the fuck out, turn around, and start to randomly mend clocks on the table.
Silo, I have just two weeks approximately, and I don't know how the things look.
I don't.
Don't you have a?
Goodbye. And I go outside.
Thank you for your time.
Yes, I have quite a few clocks here to repair.
Esteemed Ever Smile, can we camp outside your house?
Sure.
Tonight?
Yeah.
It's late, right?
It is, yeah, getting late.
Camp in what?
Also, do you have a chain for this clock? Like to?
Sure,
More
I
thinking
can
for you.
put
Yeah,
one.
that's the solution.
Just give him.
Okay.
Do you have like a big one that says Slim Street Use on it?
Then ready.
Slim Gravy. But yeah, he puts
And I'll
Drake.
take gold on the table. Because I'm playing two characters that don't care about gold, apparently.
Be humble.
Yeah.
Drift down.
So, thank you so much for the visit. And this business you said with the tesseract and such, it worries me a little bit. But I'll definitely go right to Aiden, see if he's alright.
Question. Do you have the means of messaging us from afar without writing a letter?
Once I saw someone with sending stones.
I probably could, yes.
Because if you don't, we can make a deal. When would you think you're about? When are you going to Nobia?
No. First I'll write to Aiden, see what he says, and then I'll.
Then let's say each day starting 2 weeks from now, I message you
Okay.
and see any progress.
Yes, if you can message me, then probably I can reply back.
So if you ever hear any voices in your head, maybe that's me.
Alright.
So
Not ghosts.
Do you guys
Not the
remember
regular
that we
voice.
have the teleportation thingy
Yeah.
between cities?
Yeah.
So if he messages that he's in Nopria with
We can go
Aiden,
there.
we can go there.
If
Yes.
we find the portal.
But
Or
and
Nopria,
after we announce our presence.
yeah, we can.
There
then-
should be.
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe in Gravel Grotto.
But who has it? Who has the,
Gravel
the
Grotto
stone
is
thing?
super small and
Then it's
secret
Navi.
one.
But after the,
Yeah, definitely. It should have more.
but after
It's a
the
bigger
Yeah.
city.
Gravel Grotto.
I think.
Okay.
that should-
What?
Never mind.
Come on.
Come on.
No, it was
Tell
about what Alex asked about the sending stone.
What was it?
Who has it?
Who
Because I don't know who has it.
I'm not sure.
But is it the
One of
sending
us.
stone or a
It's a
teleportation?
teleportation scroll.
Well, it's very nice that one of us has it and nobody
I know
knows,
who
so it's
has it.
probably Goba.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Popa
yes,
has it.
Popa.
Also,
Likely.
also he has. I think message or something also has a scroll
Yeah.
to send a message that we're coming.
No, we were not.
We didn't.
We didn't buy that because I have message as a spell.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright.
So we will
So
watch
first
the
of all, thank you
rerun.
for everything.
And so would
Wait,
you.
goodbye.
Oh, bye.
Alright.
Bye.
And I'll hug you.
Keep in touch.
Thanks for the tips.
Getting close
I like.
and enveloping him in a, and also lifting him a little bit up.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
As you go outside,
It's me, it's making the bed. Trying to make a bed because I
While
went out.
beating my
you
children.
While beating my...
gather with Branek and Goba, probably explain him such here and there, and you go out to set up your camp, rest for the night, and yeah, you all find peaceful sleep to the various tiny insect buzzing noises around that have this sort of hum to them as it just eases you into sleep, and we're gonna take a break here and be back with the
With no dying.
with no dying, yeah. And we'll be back, yeah.
Super excited.
Back on the road. So see you guys in just a bit.
Bye.
I can eat that.
Adorable notice.
Nom nom nom.
Nom nom.
Aw,
Nom 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 nom.
you're a weirdo.
Welcome back. We resume with the party now waking up on a somewhat cloudy day with the world ahead in front of them. So, as you wake up, you already see Brenek up and tending to the horses, and yeah, seems like he's ready to go. So, what do you do, guys?
I would expect the horses to tend to Brenek.
What's up, Doc? Let's feed the horses carrots.
Start with yours.
With what?
With your carrot.
This is mine.
I must warn you, if there are too many, I might have the tendency to eat it myself.
You can't get it. I didn't get the joke.
This is how I am usually, so you know, just laugh and nod.
Is Brenek hangover?
No.
So he's not.
Is Goba hangover?
Is Goba hangover? With grief?
Maybe a little bit, but
Does he smell of
you couldn't.
goat milk?
You couldn't quite tell. He's always joyful and, you know, a bit not tipsy, but
So, are we proceeding or are we sitting here to talk?
We can talk while we proceed.
Okay, is this excellent? I do not know.
We should gag Goba.
all right, folks.
Like
So
in a bondage, sexy kind of way, or in the other kind of way?
You know what? I'm gonna stay out of this from now on.
Okay, I like this. I approve this message.
Friends, it seems like we are only well a day travel, but more like we should reach Isnabil by tonight.
What I propose is this new method of not sitting and going shopping. It's just we sleep there and then we moved on. Yes.
That sounds quite non-time consuming.
Yes.
Well, sometimes of utmost necessity here.
What? You need me to brew a tea, Sippy?
I don't know what I need. I blacked out a bit.
Okay, I'll brew a tea. So I'll brew a tea for your throat.
What is the happening? Your voice sounded weird and you said the creepy of the things. Like usually you says and you said the sex of the things, but now are the creepy.
The what?
The sexy of I don't know how to use that word exactly. Like bondage jokes.
First of all, you started the bondage joke by proposing to get Goba.
It was your cousin.
Children.
Sildren started and you backed him up. So,
I am not a part of this. I'm just understanding.
Well, Antares and Nikonos are ready to go. So am I. Shall we?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you get back in the carriage, and the remaining road to Isinabil, it's narrow but quite well maintained, and it has a smooth surface that makes the travel quite nice. It winds here and there to avoid these large trunks of the trees, which you can see that, at least compared to those in Bloomsdale Forest, they are definitely thicker and much taller, showing that they have been standing there for quite some time, a few centuries or so. And yeah, the scent in the air, it's quite fresh, and here and there the monotony of the scenery, it's broken by the
usual butterfly or small birds and such, but actually it's quite a nice journey. Nothing eventful happens.
Who wants to help me?
With what?
I want to exercise the something.
The witch.
Shelly should.
Jelly, your eyes look like the sky and you smell the very manly. Is this
men's smell?
I don't know. It says here. You can use one of the other, but it depending on who you want to court.
But I think my eyes are yellow. I don't think I've ever
Like
seen
the
this.
sun is the bright.
I think you need to look at a person's eyes and then find something to compare. Like Sippy said, yes, mine look like the sun or like honey.
I would suggest like this. Your eyes look brighter than the sun, and you smell like fresh berries. Now you do it.
Their straight white hair just overlaps their face, and they look kind of like Eat from the Addams Family, and then they blow it a bit.
Your sun, your sun. No, not the sun. Your eyes look like the brightest sun, and you smell of fresh the berries.
Thank you. Well, I don't think they're fresh anymore.
Sylvie said he will change each couple of nights.
I think he forgot. But I think these are so good.
Diarrhea good or no?
Doesn't matter, I have a good tea for that. Also, I have a good tea for Goba,
And we have goat tea
so that
as
he
well.
can shut up.
The shut up tea.
Oh,
Provided
that's why
to
we
me.
haven't heard him in a while.
I made the tea for Sippy.
What tea?
Oh,
Spill the tea.
I must have forgotten it back at the camp. No matter, I'll make you another one tonight.
It's a CP tea.
All teas are CPT.
It's probably delicious.
Well,
So many puns,
You
so
should
much
try the
damage.
flirting on Silo. See if
Xylo
she likes
does
it.
not like the flirting. She says she wants to not partake in this.
But it's fun.
I can try the flirting on you. It's a bit preposterous since you have a dead wife.
Why do you always interrupt? My prayers in the morning is the time for prayer. You cannot be talking all the time. And I get pissed and I go towards somewhere in the clearing in the forest.
Your yelling
Sit
voice
down.
is the sexiest. See?
I cannot hear you from over
She
here.
said, your voice is the sexiest when you scream.
That won't work at all. Let me teach you. Silo, you have a very nice aura to you. I can sense the goodness of your heart through your kind eyes. Every time you look at me, I melt.
Do I hear her?
I mean, you did say you would go somewhere further away.
But obviously, I can roll performance and you can hear perception. And obviously, since you heard us, you said, "Oh, I can hear you guys." You heard us.
Also,
obviously.
depends. You can roll it the other way around. So, depending how deep you go into this trance. So,
How
like,
deep do you go?
How deep is your love
We don't know the lyrics.
the thing is, you already started going with the carriage towards Sinabal, but I'll say this happens
Before.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
thank you. Sorry.
So,
Are you the blush?
I am the angry.
So still red.
Maybe I'm always
Oh
red.
no.
That's the secret cap.
but like it takes you most of the day to get towards the Sinabal, and
Silo.
as sun sets, you start seeing in the distance some buildings popping up here and there. There are a There are a few human-looking that also resemble farmsteads and such. And as you proceed further, it's when it turns more towards this elven architecture, which includes more circular-like buildings with like extra towers, so to say, to like on side of the buildings. All of them again keeping the same aesthetic as in Eyceras, with white marble sort of walls and green roofings and arched windows and such. But at some point you see further in the distance that rises a circular large white marbled wall with towers placed here and there. And yeah, Brannick says, well, friends, here we are. Welcome
pick
to
the
this
tavern, please.
synodal. Sure,
Because we had a hit and a mess with the elephants and the chubby barmaids.
And
of course you can trust
Brannick,
Brannick.
I'm super hungry. Pick one with good food.
Well,
And I would like also to exercise the flirting.
With him?
Oh, God.
Not. I mean.
Let me show you how it's done.
but if anything, like again, we don't need to go in the city proper to reach Gravel Grotto. We can stay at one of these inns here in the outskirts.
This is the perfect.
Yes, let's go to the old steed pub then.
Do you also have here your steam pub?
Yes, it's a franchise. It's in all major cities.
So, I want to show something to Whisper. This is how it's done. Brannick,
Yes,
you have very sexy accent.
thank you.
But
I
you're
know.
no match to Jonathan. This is called the teasing.
That Jonathan.
It's
It-
Jonathan.
And then you leave one when they want more, so. It's like a game, like a tango.
What is the tango?
What is the tango?
It's a dance.
The tongue?
I
Depends on
heard
how
yes.
you play it.
I do not get it how you. It's the confusing.
It's about
It's
when.
like chess.
Yeah, you need two people. That's what
It's
I
like chess,
heard.
yes.
It's like throwing
Just
a rock, and
Like-
you try to throw the rock closer than the last
From my
one.
perspective, the perspective of the mind, I may say like this is the very complicated game for a very straight purpose.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example that you will know. You know when an acorn is stuck, let's say, in a tree branch or in a, let's say a little hole or something. And a squirrel cannot get to it. And when you are a wind, you wouldn't go straight forward to pop the acorn from the branches. No, you would go like this. This is called to do the U-turn at Bussche.
Oh wow! I know about Ploiești, not Buzău, but
Also, depending on the region.
I would like to exercise it, but I have no example in the mind, so I'll just wind it. So, children, you have very fluffy fur, but
Yes, I do.
yes, and it's quite fluffy, but your smell is not as strong as Sheldon's.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm glad.
Is this the good?
Almost. I would give it 6 for trying out of 10.
What is this numbering? The trying is the weird. Giving the grades is
By the way, Whisper, I saw that your hair kind of
yeah.
stood in front of your face. And do you want me to trim it with the sword?
No.
No? Okay. Let me know if you change your mind.
Well, no.
Did you know, for the grades, it's like when you have really good ones,
Which is 10.
which is always the highest is 10, then it's really good. But it's not that you get something in return. It's just you don't get the spanking, you know? If you get under 5, you need to get the spanking. They take the belt.
That's not true.
Isn't this the...
She's so into BDSM.
That is
Isn't this
I'm
the
just
weird?
saying.
Isn't this the weird, like putting things in a order and in a box? Like this should be the best, this should be the worst, and something in between. Like, isn't this bad for
Self-esteem super bad.
or for life in general?
But this is how you know you've taken the correct path and you're a good child or a bad child.
How
Bad
do-
child takes a 5 or a 4. A good child takes a 10 or a 9.
But how do you try the new things if it not without the stress of failing?
Well, new things, when you try them, sometimes it leads to very bad things.
And
it's
sometimes-
not always good to experiment.
And spanking?
You do realize
That is, it helps, you know, it helps, it builds character. It makes the thick cheek.
And the bruises, it builds also bruises.
Then-
Those pass, but what doesn't pass is
Is
the
the pain.
character.
What I hear is, yeah, let's experiment with spanking.
Why are you saying it like you enjoy it? I don't understand.
Because-
It's something that it's
Yeah,
not...
me neither.
Some people enjoy this thing.
I think I have abandonment issues because I'm adopted, but sure.
Drake is like, yes, spanking. I'd tried that as well.
On yourself?
No.
On your child, no? When it,
Yes,
takes the
yes,
bad
yes.
on
grade.
the
Yes.
chubby bun.
Oh, wait, you're from
But
the same place.
I am
anyway,
under the impression that you're talking about something else and I don't understand.
Me neither.
Me
but, but you know.
But anyway, here we are, folks. We are arrived. And yeah, at that point, you stand now in front of an inn that has basically the same.
Look, it's the street pub of the old.
Yeah, that has the same sort of logo and the same font writing
And the
such.
layout is the same.
You need to go inside, but Brenek says, well, I'll go quickly to the stables, leave the horses for the night, tend to them, but I'll catch you there in just a little bit. So, have fun.
Brenek, just one question. If I want to send a letter to somebody, do I need to go to the tavern, or is there like, how do you write to someone?
Well,
I saw that you give money to.
yes, there are post offices, they deliver messages. There probably should be one, but I'm not sure if...
Silo gives
in
you a
here-
letter, can you go please to the post of the office and
Or that.
do the sending?
Of course, of course.
Of course, I give you money and blessing, and it's no problem.
Thank you.
He's motivated
sure.
by the blessing, I'm the sure.
And I turn to go back. Could you give me some money? Because I need
Right. How much you
First
looking
of all,
for?
you have to say praise to Eric's.
And not before you say thank you, Eric, for this gold coin piece that you're about to receive.
Who's your god?
Oh God.
First of all, if you don't give me the money, I will slap you. And second of all, give me the money now and stop charading and doing the stupid lyrics thing that you always do. Just
Or the name of my shop will be on our back.
Adibas.
Flip-flop, flip.
Right. Well, I don't really want to see an angry Xylo, because I know how she's like, so, right. Yeah.
You're welcome. I take the money and I'm going to write the letter.
Yeah, like,
She's super intimidating.
Brenek also would say that it shouldn't be more than 1 gold to send.
Okay, I give him the 1 gold, and on the letter I write as a destination to Weinstein's Mother Minerva.
Okay.
What did you write in the letter?
This is very private matter.
Yeah, but I'm nosy.
Well, you should keep your nose in your butt then, okay? No noisy kid allowed around. I'm sorry, you said that you are not a kid anymore.
I
But
think
you
I'm
do
older
behave.
than you, but okay.
You do behave like one sometimes, you know?
I'm just free and independent.
Well, that's what naughty kids do, so that's exactly why I think that you're still a child in a way.
Were you raised by a family?
Who are you talking to?
To you.
I was raised in a monastery with the
By the
sister.
nuns
It's
that
showy.
do
The
the beating.
Bit, yeah, okay.
What do you mean the beating? That's the
It's
correct
so-
thing. Oh my god, you don't know anything.
I think the one that knows most about love out of us is dead.
Well, yeah.
What is love?
Very good.
Don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me with a slap.
So maybe Draven, when we eat and drink, you can tell us about the love because I really want to understand this very weird
It's
humany
not
thing.
that hard. I mean, it's hard to say it, but it's not hard to.
It's very the heart. I don't understand it. Like I'm be trying to do the connecting, the flirting, but it's not the working.
Have you tried to be yourself?
Yes, I always try to be
right,
myself.
right.
Maybe that's the problem.
Maybe that's the problem.
All right.
No, I don't think so.
So you give this to
Yeah.
Brenek. He will go deliver it and
Okay, I'm going to write to you what I wrote inside. Okay.
Okay. And yeah, you guys then entering the old sea pub, you are immediately hit by this scent of wood smoke, ale, and hearty foods. As like again, right now it's quite late in the evening. But
Can we get a table?
yeah, like
For eight.
the place it's like 3/4 full, so to say,
Windward.
and it is
10 Brenek.
I
Quite-
counted Bennett already.
Oh.
Counted.
it's the place. It's quite nice. Has a cozy fireplace at one side. It's on the other wall. It's just the entirety of it. It's a bar area. With behind it displaying all sorts of drinks and such, and large kegs of ale that has the same imprint of the logo of the old sea pub. It's a brand.
They have the same uniforms.
They have a goat milk.
And a special discount if you gather all the coupons.
And yeah,
So can
and
we
yeah, it's a place full of life and revelry
Gambling.
and.
Gambling.
In the back.
Well, you know what? Sure. Let's say that there is a table where
So,
they would be.
Simply prepares his die.
let's eat first. Okay.
Okay, and
Can we
yeah.
have a table?
So you find a table and
Is it the menu?
at some point it approaches you a male human fella with a broad shoulder, rugged face, and yeah.
That's on. I
Oh,
will
welcome to the old
Welcome to
steamboat.
us. Yes. Nice to nice to see your franchise growing and expanding.
What can I bring you?
I would like a glass of goat milk.
We have actually mountain goat milk.
Oh, even better. A glass of mountain goat milk and chicken parmesan, sir.
It's Parmesan.
Okay, chicken parmesan, Mr. Parmesan.
It's actually
Pajama.
it's not pajama, not Parmesan. I'm
Okay,
Theon.
Mr. Parmesan. Give it to me.
Sure. I'm
Let me read what it says there. It says chicken Parmesan, yes, of course, it's Parmesan. Chicken Parmesan, just give
His
the...
name is Parmesan.
Oh, I understand.
Mr. Parmesan, how much?
Sure, I'll be Parmesan tonight. You don't get to be Parmesan
How
every
much
night.
is a
so
small
wait.
barrel of mountain gold milk?
Oh.
Uh,
A barrel.
2 barrels.
Two barrels.
So ambitious,
One
you
for the
guys.
road and one for us right now.
One for Copa.
So a small one.
Yes, small one.
No, 2 small ones.
So a big one.
No,
Two
it's better
small
to
ones.
have 2 small ones.
Yeah.
Whisper.
I'll
A big one's.
yeah,
split into two.
I'll give it for 6 gold both.
Do you think that I really enjoyed when
Go
we
up,
drank
please.
together last time, you know? Do you think that it would be okay for me to try it again? And
Yes.
But-
I think everything that you would like try new and experiment would be beneficial.
but you will be able to stop before I go, you know, like
Oh,
I say too much or you know,
yes, definitely.
I'm not lying.
then you. Why did you wink at
I
me?
don't know, it
You
was-
made something with your eye. What
It
does
was
it
the
mean?
flirting.
No? I don't know.
I really need to trust you on this. You stop before I go, you know?
Okay.
Because before I go, like, go, but like, oh, my friend. You know, before I do that,
He does like,
Oh, boy, babe, my
yes,
babe.
like that. Before you say, okay,
I'll make sure to remember whisper that.
okay, yes.
Yeah.
I would also like to have.
To
that.
remind, not remember.
Do you have that thing that is like the plum brandy, like it's called the țuiculița, if you
Oh my god.
Yes, I heard the
Before the chorba?
It's not that popular here in Isinabel. Usually they stick to their wines, but you're in luck
okay.
because we do have just one
I always
bottle.
wanted to try, you know, they said that you have like
So bring
It is.
I also never tried it.
I can say from your accent that you're from Wainsing area, and
Yes,
it's quite
that's-
popular over there.
Yes,
yeah.
it's very. Before you eat, you take like you know a sip, and then it helps with the
A
digestion.
sippy?
That's very funny, actually. Yes, you take. Now is this why your name is
Of
like
course.
that? But you don't drink as much.
My parents named me. I didn't drink alcohol when I was a baby, you know?
This is how we find out your parents were alcoholics.
a bit of a CP.
Be careful what you say. My dad is dead. I have dead
From
past.
cirrhosis or what?
Oh, but I didn't say
He
anything. I
was
just.
killed.
Oh, right.
By the
I was making a joke.
That's why.
This is not a funny
Out
drink.
of
I will throw this at you.
Not Karla.
Hello.
Yeah, so maybe we try, but not a bottle, Draven. That's you don't drink it. You put from the bottle a little bit of honey if it's too hard, you know. And then before you eat, you take a sippy, how you say, you know.
Okay, I'll prepare something, and
So then what do you want?
Romanian rolls, I want.
yes.
I want some cooked vegetables, please.
I've got you.
I'd
Right
like a
on.
rabbit.
Oh,
Rabbit.
okay.
I'm sorry, were you craving something?
I don't know why, but it seems I do.
This
We
is
have
the,
rabbit stew. Sure.
this is the hut. Is it working?
What?
Never mind.
It is a bit hot in here, yes.
I don't know what to reply. I need lessons.
Yep.
So,
Maybe after you drink, no?
I'm sure
That will help.
Well, that kind of helps. So,
Really?
yep.
Let's do the drinking and the drunking.
Mr. Parmesan. Can you bring to my friend Shelly over here Romanian rolls but vegan? You know, the ones with the mushrooms.
I love mushrooms.
we have the yes.
Sicilian rolls.
The Eyceras roll, and of course, anything you wish, I'll go ahead and cook. Well, not me, the chef, and bring it. Just let me know if there's anything else. I'll be around. And
Thank you, Mr. Parmesan.
yeah.
And he has a name tag with hello, I'm John. Theo, Ted, Todd. You said something with
Theon.
Theon. Hello, I'm Theon.
Hello, Parmesan.
So
You're Theo.
yeah, like the atmosphere, it's quite cheerful, and such drinks, food are brought. You all have nice meals and drinks.
I propose
I
a
put the
shot
shots.
for the family.
I put for the Sheldon, for the CP, I put for the children. Whisper, Goban, Raven, okay.
Niculescu.
And Brennick.
Brennick would have arrived as well.
When was already
And said that he delivered.
You know how to
have
drink
to
Brennick.
toast.
Oh yeah. Well,
You
yeah.
toasted
We
How?
have to make a
hit it
toast. Yeah, we say
I think you just say Prost, that's it.
Prost?
Yes.
we say good luck.
Yeah, but that's Prost.
Cheers.
In whose language?
Well, in a lot of languages. You just say Prost and drink. You see, it's good. And
Where I come from is not such a good word.
Me neither.
It means dummy.
oh my god.
Oh, this feels good. Memories
This
of
feels the
home.
burning. More?
I don't like this.
What?
It's the alcohol. It's,
Oh.
It burns so much.
It's very strong,
I
yes.
think something is happening, and I really feel that Silja, you are the lying. I also have a mustache.
I'm not lying. My teeth are working.
Let's gamble.
Yes, let's gamble.
Okay. I have the big dices.
Do you have any money?
Yes.
Please give me some.
Oh, how much?
Yes.
How much? Yes.
1 gold.
Okay.
For
I
now.
have this.
Let's see what we can make do with that.
Maybe you would like the gambling.
I mean, not. I would rather give to the poor than, to give away to a bar.
But people who gamble are poor.
Maybe that's how they ended up being poor, is what the mothers say,
Yeah, but you still feel good to give them money. So
You know
They
what?
say it's like drugs.
Sometimes to understand why people do it and to make them feel the better and go on the path that you want is good to try to go in the mindset.
So if someone jumps off a rooftop, you should jump too.
To understand why they jumped earlier.
Maybe if I try a little bit.
and use feather fall.
On yourself, not them.
Yeah.
Another round and then we see.
Yes.
I mean, okay.
Cheers, cheers.
Shots. I want to do 2 at the time.
Let's do that.
Sure. Constitution save.
I will
I'm
do
not
it too.
drinking that.
I am.
No.
I can't save.
We will get so hammered, you guys.
We have hammers now?
11.
You fucked it, but it was a 7.
I did nothing.
Yes, you did. You did like this and it was a 1. It was a 7. Fuck off.
It was a 7.
It was a 7 plus
I
1.
know.
15.
You're
16.
good. You're good. You said 11.
Yeah.
You're still good, but definitely red in the
10.
cheeks and
10.
10. Yeah, same as Sippy. You're still okay, but definitely
You're
feel
blushing.
I wanted to tell you something. I am sorry for doing the pinching of the ear. I am actually very jealous of you because you can do whatever you want. Me, whenever I want to do something, I need to pray, I need to sit in corner. But you can do anything you want. You are free. And that really annoys me somehow, I don't.
You should try it the more. More the drinking, yes?
Yes, more than that.
You can also be free.
Why can't you do? Why do you have to pray?
Silo, point me towards your cage. I will break you free.
What do you mean? Is there
It's a
something around me?
metaphor.
Oh, like I read in the books. Yes, I understand. It's like. No, but you see, like Sheldon asked, I can, but I cannot, because if I stop praying, then the mother stops helping us. It's a bond that you create, you know.
Have you tried it?
Can you pray while you're free?
Yeah, but you cannot be free from doing the good things.
But you can still do good things, but that doesn't mean you can't have a little fun. If it's harmless fun, it doesn't hurt anybody.
There is like what do you call it, like a criteria, you know. There are some rules that the elder teach you.
Maybe some of the old rules are made of the up.
But how can you know if they are made up or not?
You just have to try. Dip your fingers into
But
the
it says right
rock.
here in the prayers, listen to your elders. Do not steal. Do not deceive. Do not kill.
By that rule,
do
we
not.
have to listen to me or the CP if it doesn't count.
First of all, some elders are stupid.
But it's the 10 commandments that you have to be a better person, and if you don't do them, then you're not good, and you don't get
Look
to.
at me. Do I do any one of those things?
Let's make the 11th commandment.
I think we have too many.
Just the one.
The Moses moment.
It's like this.
Live your life.
Live your life, and if you're that concerned about doing good deeds or not, you have to think like this. If I do this, that makes me happy and free. Do I hurt anyone? And if the answer is no, you can do it.
But only if we. Okay. If I pray and I ask Mother if that is okay to add to the 10 commandments that she has for us, then I can. If not, I am afraid to do it.
Okay, let's do the praying now and listen to the fake gods that's responding. Yeah.
Well, guys, you do that. I'm gonna join the gambling. Says
Hold
Draghici.
Windwall and Raven.
I will join you later.
Mother Toko, who are on the mountain.
Allegedly.
We all have to
Tell us, show us the right path towards you and your kind heart, and illuminate our head with your knowledge, and tell us if the 11th commandment. Now you can say it. Say it now.
To be free.
To be free and do what makes you happy without hurting people.
Yes. If this is a good commandment to add, give us a sign. Show us the path.
I wanna cast Gust.
I want to
I wanna cast Gust
take a
and make a
glass of
sensory
alcohol
effect.
and put it in front of her.
I wanna cast Gust. I don't know if it's just.
Like a thing.
1 second, okay.
This would be such a great moment to use something like commune or something.
Yes, but I don't have commune.
Not yet, yeah.
It's instantaneous one action, and it's verbal and somatic. I will just verbal in my native tongue, so I will just blow. No, I will know.
Yeah.
And somatic, I will let off Sildrin's hand go, and I will do and create a sensory effect. And the winds, they will hear. Yes, be free. But like in a more soothing voice, and quickly just catch you. Catch back. You message Sildrin's hand. It's okay, thanks, Choco. This is from Goba.
Yeah, that's from Goba.
Definitely.
What does it say?
It's okay, Silent Toko.
With backwards K. Yeah, definitely something about it.
I feel it like hit my head.
But
I feel the wind, and I'm trying to investigate to feel like this is something that the mother would do or not. I wanna do a religion check or something if you don't mind. I'm sorry.
It's fine, I would.
Oh fuck.
So I roll a die and add wisdom?
Religion?
No, for using my spell.
You saw that, yes? Okay.
I think it's like
No,
a
it's-
hand.
I know what that is.
So no, if you use the spell, just do it.
Yes.
It's good, I don't have to roll anything. It's a sleight of hand. I can add the modifier for the spell.
It's but you just said you want to create some
Yes,
winds
sensory
and-
effect to full her.
Oh,
But I rolled a natural 20
I don't know.
Oh, the religion.
plus 2.
Yeah,
So
then,
22, you have to roll.
I mean,
Yeah,
sure,
if-
right?
I can roll
a
the spell
deception.
effect. Deception.
Well,
But
that's
sleight
not your.
of hand. I was thinking if since I do it with a spell, maybe I roll my spell check.
Oh.
Like a 20 plus
Oh, okay.
the
I
modifier.
see what you're saying. Well, the thing is, like, the spell, like, it's not about the spell itself, but what you want to do with it. So.
Question, you said
you're-
that I'm inebriated a bit, shouldn't I roll with disadvantage?
No, because you're
Okay,
not at the
cool,
point.
okay.
You're just slightly. That's the thing. Like, you use your spell to deceive, but it's not like the spell itself.
I don't know, you make the rules, you can
So
give it to me.
I'll say deception.
No, it's bad. It's 8.
So yeah, you dismiss these.
Yeah, you know it's not nice, it's not okay
But,
to speak instead of the mother. It's interfering with the God's will.
And then it hits him.
But then, like regarding all of this, Xylo,
Yeah.
it's more that like even the priests of Toko, yeah, they can be strict and such, but remembering back to like her creed of sorts and her what's it called, what she symbolizes and what she stands for, it's love and harmony and,
yeah.
and companionship, and like it's okay to enjoy yourself. It's more about like not no excess of anything. Like just in very small moderation. Like it's all right, because. But you know, just
So like before
know-
you get drunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
When all this fails,
It's okay, like to have just a you know a cup of wine or something. But what wouldn't be okay? It's like complete debauchery and like.
Okay. Okay, cool.
But yeah, it's not like it's forbidden to just.
so
Carrot hunting.
when all this fails, I would like to put my hand like this, be stealthy, and do a sign underneath the table. And I will cast Prestidigitation, and in the cup of Xylo will appear the Toko sign on the alcohol.
I
the
wanna
surface of the
see
alcohol.
if this pricks me or not.
This would be more like you rolling a sleight of hand and you and perception.
Haha!
Oh.
It's an 8.
It's a 9.
You're resisting.
For a split second there, you do see CP just being a bit mischievous.
You are very naughty, and that sometimes that's very funny. And because Goba hit me with the sign before, and I told you not to prank people, and I'm going to cast Spider Walk, and I'm going to become like a to frighten him. I'm going to become like a spider climbing under. What did I tell you about pranking people? What did I tell?
To Goba?
Goba turns invisible. You just see a floating mug of goat milk.
Actually,
Well, actually, yeah, you wouldn't
for
see
a
it 'cause
second.
it's-
Maybe he picked it up after.
He forgot it. He forgot it.
He scares very easily.
It's so funny. Let's laugh at
Alright.
his
And
anxiousness.
as you're having this jolly discussion at the table, you, Shelley,
What happens?
you're just sitting there, like enjoying it and everything, and you look for a split second towards your ring, and like before, it used to shine this light greenish, bright light. Well, you know, light, and but now it's it still pulsates a little bit, but with a darker green to it, and you do hear this time like it kind of resembles your uncle, though the voice voice is definitely lower in the pitch and a bit more growly, and it says, "Did you miss me, Shelley?" And this is where we'll end up today's episode.
What? This flew so fast.
What?
It's not okay.
It's me.
Not okay.
Are we a party of warlocks or?
I have no idea.
That's copyrighted, you. What's happening?
I guess we'll have to wait and find out.
Stick around in next week.
I got so excited.
Stick the around.
Oh wow. And now I'm confused.
I'm getting better.
So it seems like the dice have been cast for
Wait.
this evening, but yeah, we do have our fun fact.
Me? Can I say it this time?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. I had one prepared. Let's see. It's here in my notes.
Somewhere.
Yes. Oh, it's a good one. So, I suppose you all know of Vlad III the Impaler.
Everybody knows about him. It impales you when you're naughty.
Well, he was a 14th century Wallachian voivode who took up arms against the Ottoman Empire. Most people now know him as Dracula, but in recent years, a lot of a shroud of false facts began to emerge. For starters, he did not go willy-nilly killing innocent people, like some.
Yes.
Nor did he feast while seeing his victims suffer. The artwork that sprung this myth comes from a moment when he invited some boyars. Specifically, they were some corrupt officials.
What is boyar?
Corrupt officials.
Like
Boyers.
some noblemen from the area.
Wallachian noblemen.
Land and
Right. And, well, he called them to a feast and impaled them.
I mean,
you know,
But,
as people
Oh my
did
god,
that,
look at the red wedding!
Sort of.
but with
except,
bad people.
but
Those
bad people
people
and-
dying and impaled.
and with bad, butt
except
plugs.
this wasn't about egos. This was about cleaning corruption. Anyway, for that time, this was not that uncommon. Anyway, the only other individuals he impaled besides Ottoman soldiers were thieves, murderers, and corrupt officials.
So he was like a vigilante.
Yeah, like Batman.
What's your superpower?
Batman!
No, he
I
wanted
ruled the
to
land.
keep the corruption from spiking.
Yeah.
He did this so much so that an old tale says like this. It's a Romanian tale. After his death, an old woman went to the town well to drink some water, and so that the golden cup, which was placed there by Voivode Vlad himself, was missing. This drove her to say, indeed, Vlad Dracula has died. The final misconception that we would like to clarify is that Vlad the Impaler did not reside in the Bran Castle, nor did he have his stay in Transylvania. His place of residence was Poenar Castle. Poenar Castle is in Arches County. You might know the name from Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula as Lady's Lake, although this is a name mostly attributed to its bank rather than the whole river.
Cool. Wow.
Wow.
A lot of clearing up this information. I like it. It's super cool.
We can have more of this at a later time.
Next time. Next time. On Dicesylvania.
Dicesylvania.
Good day.
So, yeah, thank you all for joining.
Your story is lying!
Thank you all for joining.
Good
Bear
day.
hugs, good night.
And don't let the
vampires bite.
Bite. I like blood.